Baby girl, I got the sauce. It's kinda hard to keep them off. Baby girl, I got that drip, drip, hey, drip. Yeah.
What's good? So I got a story time for y'all. Those of you who watch my live streams frequently, you most likely know about the story. So if you want to stick around, you can. It was so hard trying to come up with a name for this. I currently don't know what I'm gonna name this, but I will know. Alright, so to sum this up, this girl wasted my time for 7 months. I know it may sound like a boring story that I'm about to tell, but it's actually very interesting. So how did it all start? I'm gonna tell y'all like the time span and like when it happened and like where and all that stuff, because I really don't care. I can honestly care less. I know it's 2018. Story times are coming, my nigga. But this started, we're going back to 2017 last year, about April, May-ish. I'm gonna say April. Yeah, April. April of last year, there was this girl that I was following on Instagram. You know those random girls that you follow on Instagram, you don't know who followed who first, you just know that you follow them, but they cute, they pretty. Yeah, she was one of those girls. Yeah, this girl would post, I would like all her pictures, every single picture she posted, I would like, and yeah, I found her attractive. So one of her posts, she had her Snapchat. I followed her Snapchat. She followed back. A couple months before, I knew she had a boyfriend because like she used to post this dude all the time, and I just knew that was her boyfriend. But I was like, alright, so can't say nothing to this girl. But going to April, she was single because she ain't posting no more. So she posted something on Snapchat, and she said, looking for, no, if you want to be friends with me, all you gotta do is just say hey, and bam, we're friends. So I was like, okay, let me take this opportunity and respond to this. So I said hey, and then she said hey back. So we had a little conversation on Snapchat. I don't know how long it lasted, I don't really know, but I eventually got her number. I think the same day y'all got her number. So I kept it on a friendly level, but eventually I started to like show interest in her. Not as, I don't know like how I showed it, because I don't remember, but I started to show interest in her. And yeah, this girl, she would take long as hell to text back and stuff. So I'm just like, alright, so this might work out, because this girl don't text back fast enough. Yeah, we didn't really talk as much. Like every once in a while I would text her and she would text back. She would know, she knew that I was into her, but I guess she never like mentioned it. I'm trying to remember everything. I don't remember what I did, but I think I was trying to like hang out with her in a way, and like she kept procrastinating. I don't freaking know. So we're gonna fast forward to August. We're going from April to August, because basically we weren't talking as much throughout those middle months. So it's not really to tell. So we're gonna fast forward to August 2017. Her sister went to my high school. So me, her sister, and my friend, our mutual friend, we went to the mall. She wasn't there, her sister and my friend was there. And my friend asked me if I wanted to go to the mall with them. So I was like, all right, cool. Yeah, we got to the mall and we were in some store, and she came out of nowhere and said, so you trying to talk to my sister? And I was like, oh damn. Cause I didn't want her to mention it. So I was like kind of like avoiding that to happen, but it did happen. I was like, yeah, I am. But then I told her like, damn, I was hoping you didn't mention that. And then she was like, you know, she sent me screenshots and all that, right? And I was like, damn. So I was like, yeah, I wanna get to know her or whatever. She seems like a cool person, so I want to get to know her. So she was like, all right, I'm gonna help you out. I was like, oh, okay, cool. Fast forwarding, the girl starts to like talk to me more. She starts like FaceTiming me and texting me and all that. So I'm just like, all right, this seems like it's gonna go pretty good. So we all planned like a triple date type thing, and we ended up going to the movies, like all seven of us. I know that's not a triple date, but it was 7 of us, so somebody was a third wheel. So we all went on a date. We all went on a triple date. We got something to eat first. You know, it was kind of awkward, but we was like talking to each other, making conversation. She was like laughing. It looked like she was nervous a little bit because she kept like smiling and laughing. But yeah, it was a good night. I kissed her that same night. Everything after that was going good. We started FaceTiming more. She called me every time she got off work because she get off work late. But yeah, she would call me every time she got off work. We would have like cool conversations, trying to get to know each other and everything. and it was going smooth for like a month. So after like late September, that started to die down. So I'm just like, damn, what's happening? Everything was going good. What's going on? I think I seen her one other time after the either 2 times or 1 time after the movie theater, because we were on another date where there was just 2 of us. Then we went on another quick date with just 2 of us. So I seen this girl 3 times in person. So September, everything was starting to change, and I'm just like, what's going on? I couldn't really text her during the day because she was working and she couldn't be on the phone, and her phone would be messing up and everything like that. Yeah, I could only call her at night. Sometimes I would call her, she would answer. Sometimes I would call her, she wouldn't answer. But there was really nothing I could complain about. One day I asked her like what's up? What happened? Oh, I remember this night. She randomly, cause she didn't talk to me for like a good 2 weeks, I think. So she randomly like FaceTimed me. And I was like, oh, look who it is. She was like, what are you talking about? I was like, I ain't hear from you in like 2 weeks. Like, where you been? She was like, where you been? So I'm getting confused, like, what you trying to do? What you mean where I've been? I've been like hitting you up and stuff. So she was like, you ain't been calling me or texting me. So I'm just like, what you talking about? She was like, I did not get a call from you or a text from you. I've been calling and texting this girl. Not frequently, not a lot, because I don't like if you don't answer my first call, I'm not gonna call you again. So I probably called this girl about 2 twice, and I text her about once, cause I'm not gonna bother you like that. But I did text her and I did call her. So yeah, we just going back and forth, and she's saying, oh, I didn't get no text from you, and then she sends me the screenshot of like my text not being there. So I'm just like, so you deleted it? And then she was like, boy, why would I delete it? Why would I do that? I was like, I don't know, because I texted you and I called you. And she was like, well, I didn't get no call from you. So I was like, oh, okay, well, how are you? I just ended it like that. So I was like, well, there's nothing else to argue about since you say I didn't text you or call you. So everything was kind of back to normal for a couple of days, and it went back to how it was. So I'm just like, okay, it's not me, it's you now, because the same shit is happening, and your phone cannot be that messed up to the point where you cannot get any of my calls or texts. I didn't talk to her. I talked to her for a little bit in November. For the rest of November, I did not hear from her. For the rest of December, I did not hear from this girl. So I was borderline about to be done, because I'm just like, yo, I understand your phone messed up and all, but this is ridiculous. So the new year hit, January 2018. Her birthday was around that time. Before her birthday, I wanted to plan to do something for her birthday, but still have not heard from this girl. So her birthday passed. So her birthday day comes. I did not tell her happy birthday because I still ain't get no call or text from her. So I ain't tell her happy birthday. The day after her birthday, she calls me on FaceTime with her sister that I went to the mall with that time. And she was just like, hey. And I'm like, hey. She was like, how you doing? I was like, I'm good, how are you? She's like, I'm good. Then she was like, so why you didn't tell me happy birthday? This is my first time hearing from you in like 2 months. So what the hell are you talking about? So she was like, what do you mean? I did not hear from you in 2 months, my nigga. What part of that don't you understand? She hits me again with the, well, you didn't call me or text me. Girl, I called you in the beginning. I'm not calling you again. I'm not gonna call you until you answer. That's not, I don't do that shit no more. If you don't wanna talk to me, then let it be. Let it be, cause I'm not doing that. You ain't calling me, so I'm gonna keep calling you till you answer. I'm not doing that. That shit annoying. So I was like, so where do you want to go to this place called Extreme Action Park? It's like a big indoor park where you like do everything. You skate, you bowl, go-kart, all that kind of stuff. So I asked her, did you want to go there? No, I didn't ask her. I was telling her. I was like, let's go to Extreme Action Park tonight. Her sister, who was with her, she was like, what time are we going? Or something like that. She said something, and I was like, hold up, no. It's just me and you. It's not me and you or your sister. Nah, we ain't doing that. So she was like, oh, I'm a package deal. Like, you gotta take the both of us. Like I said, yeah, it's just supposed to be me and you. I'm not taking your damn sister. And I said that in front of her sister. I'm not taking you. Like, it's just supposed to be me and you. So, I was gonna bring my homie with me because I'm not trying to be no third wheel, because I already know I was gonna be the third wheel and it was just gonna be like them two on the date, and I wasn't finna have that shit. Now I know y'all probably saying, why would you still suggest it if she was still trying to bring her sister? My mind wasn't in the right place. I was kind of stupid. so just forgive me for that. So yeah, I was trying to bring my homeboy, but she said, oh well, I have to, like, her mom's gonna take me to her mom's gonna take us to this restaurant, so I'm gonna call you when we get back to the house. And I was like, all right. No, she didn't say she's gonna call me when she get back to the house. I said, call me when you get back to the house. And she said, okay. 3 hours passed by. This was like 5 o'clock. It's 8 o'clock right now, going on 9 o'clock. I still have not heard from this girl. Me and my homies, we at the Waffle House, like far away. If she wanted to go somewhere, we wasn't going, or we was either going late as hell. So this girl calls me in Waffle House, and she's at the ice cream, she's at an ice cream place with her sister. And then she's like, where you at? I'm like, I'm at Waffle House. She's like, why didn't you come and get us? When the hell did you tell me you was home? So this girl says, I shouldn't have to tell you, you should know. How the fuck? This girl gets mad at me. She was like, all right, whatever, Mari, I'm hanging up. And I was like, bye, cause you being stupid right now. I was real close to snapping. My friends thought I was mad, but I really wasn't mad because I was smiling the whole time. But inside, I was like pissed off. I was like, this girl retarded. She bit retarded. So afterwards, she calls me on FaceTime the next day. I didn't answer on purpose because because she on that bullshit right now, and I wasn't going to talk to her. The next couple of weeks, I don't hear from this girl. She don't hear from me. I post my wall because on my wall I have like pictures of me and like my friends and stuff. So I posted that on Snapchat. This girl responds to it and says, this is like mid-January, to end of January. This girl responds to it and she says, where's our picture? I told her, when you decide to come back around, our picture will go up there. So then she wants to argue with me. So I'm just like, all right, let's get it. Cause I got some bottled shit that I want to say to you. So this girl wants to argue with me and say that I'm the one that's been ghosting and stuff. And I'm just like, yo, what is wrong with you? I'm telling this girl how I feel about everything that's been happening from the day we started talking to now. I explained all that shit. So we going back and forth. And my whole thing was, listen, I still like you. I still want to be with you, want to potentially be with you. If you don't want that, leave things alone. So then she tells me, I still like you too, but I feel like we should start over. So I'm just like, okay, let's start over then. Let's just act like everything that happened before your birthday, on your birthday, well, the day after her birthday, everything that happened before that did not happen. So we started fresh. After we started fresh, everything was going really good. Everything was better than the way it was before. I was talking to her more. The only problem was on FaceTime, we wouldn't talk as much because this girl be watching TV. I wouldn't be saying anything, I'll be on my laptop, and then she tells me that I'm not talking, so she's gonna hang up. And I'm just like, well, you're watching TV, so I don't know how the hell you expect me to talk to you when you're watching TV. But, you know, to me, that was just a minor problem, even though that was a big problem. But I don't like to see things that way because, you know, I don't think sometimes. That was really our only problem. We saw each other twice. Yeah, we saw each other twice. We went to the mall. Then the second time we went to Chick-fil-A. Shout out to Chick-fil-A. We was playing like an icebreaker game, trying to get to know each other. She started it. So I was like, okay, it seems like she's more interested now. So this may be going somewhere. This was like early February. Despite of everything that has happened to us in the past, I wanted to ask this girl out. I wanted to ask her to be my girlfriend. So I was planning to do it around Valentine's Day. In the beginning of February, I asked her, you want to be my Valentine? She said, yeah, I'll be your Valentine. And I was like, all right, cool. So which day are you free? Like, cause I know you're gonna be working on Valentine's Day. So she was like, well, we can go. We don't have to like go on Valentine's Day. We can have like different dates like throughout the month. Like we have like a Valentine's month. So I was like, all right, cool. That sounds even better. So, you know, I'm hyped up. I'm happy because, you know, everything is going good. Everything going smooth. So, we're still talking. We're still FaceTiming and all that. And Valentine's week come. We decided to go out that Friday. So Friday come, I was waiting on her to text me because she had to go do something. So I'm waiting for her to text me or call me or whatever, and then she texts me at 3 and she says, I don't think we're gonna be able to go today. And I'm just like, why? Then she's like, I gotta take my nephew to my house tonight at 10 because her nephew stays in one part of Miami and she stays in like a far part of Miami. Well, it's not really Miami, it's like another city in a way, but it's still kind of Miami. So I'm just like, all right, so we'll just go another day. I hit up Dex and I'm telling him, yo, I had so many things planned out for this day, and she hit me with that. So we was just basically talking about it. What I was gonna do for this girl, I had bought her flowers like days before because I felt like there weren't gonna be any more flowers after Valentine's Day because you know they ran out. So I had to buy her flowers before, and then I had them in the refrigerator, but they was going bad. So I knew I had to buy some new ones, but I was scared that no stores would still have them. So I was talking to Dex and I was like, yo, I had all this stuff planned out and like we can't go today. Like I wanted to do it today. So I'm telling him about it and he just like, wait, so she's dropping her nephew off tonight at 10. And I'm just like, yeah. So he was like, so what is she doing now? Or like between now and 10? And I'm just like, wow, I did not think of that. So I texted and I was like, so what you doing now? She didn't say nothing. She said something similar to nothing. So I'm just like, all right, so can we hang out now? Like before you get your nephew? And she was like, oh yeah, we can. So why the fuck? So I said, okay. I was gonna take you to Extreme Action Park and I was gonna take you out to eat or go to the movies. So she was like, oh, well, I don't feel like going to Extreme Action Park today because I'm tired. I was like, all right, that's fine. We can go another day. I said we could just go get something to eat and go to the movies. So she says, I already ate. All right, so we'll go to the movies and get some ice cream because I know you like ice cream. So she says, okay. I was like, all right, cool. Let me know when you get home. She says, well, it's gonna take me 2 hours to get ready, do my makeup and all that. So I'm just like, why the hell is it gonna take you 2 hours to do all that? But I was like, all right, cool. So at this time, it was like 5 o'clock. I'm kind of already dressed, so I leave early to go do what I gotta do. I go to 2 different stores to try to get some flowers because the first store did not have any flowers. So I went to the second store, got the flowers. The way I was gonna do it, I was gonna have flowers, a bear, a dog stuffed animal because she liked dogs, and her favorite candy, a card in it that has the little writing in it that it already came with. And on the back, I have there's a unique way that I came up with of me asking her out to be my girlfriend. So yeah, I got all this stuff in the passenger seat just waiting for her. And I go to Target and I go to buy me a lint brush because I have on black pants and this guy over here, he sheds a lot and I was very hairy. So I needed a lint brush. And to waste even more time, I go to Chick-fil-A because I was hungry. I go to Chick-fil-A, I eat, then she calls me. It's about 7. The movie starts at 7. So she was like, where are we meeting? And I was like, why can't I just like pick you up? Then she was like, because that's a lot of driving, like for you, like that's a lot of going back and forth. So I was like, oh, all right, well, we're meeting at the movie theater in Pembroke. So she was like, send me the address, and I was like, all right. So I sent her the address and I start to head my way there. I get there first, it's about 7:20, so I'm waiting for her in the parking lot. The movie started 20 minutes ago. She gets there at 7:30. I get out the car, I hug her. Then she was like, oh, why your lights still on? And I was like, just come here. So I open the door, her stuff is sitting there. She smiles. She's like, aw. She like gets the stuff. She like sits down in the car. She gets the car and she starts reading. I'm watching her. She's reading some more. She's reading like the standard writing on the card. So I'm waiting. She gets to the back to where I wrote. She looks at me, smiles. She looks back at the card. She reads some more. She looks up. She closes the card. She puts the card to the side. Then she looks at me and I'm just standing there like, okay, what is it? So she was like, oh, I don't want to be in a relationship anytime soon. So as soon as she said that, my whole mood just went away. So I was like, all right. She was like, I feel bad now. I was like, ain't no need to feel bad. That's how you feel. That's what you want. So it is what it is. So at that point, I wasn't even looking at her anymore. I was just like looking away and stuff. So she was just like staring at me, and I'm just like, I say, well, you know, the movie started like 30 minutes ago, right? Then she was like, oh shoot, well let's go now. I was like, all right. So we get into the movie theater, we got our tickets, we sit down in our seats, and I'm watching the movie. I enjoyed the movie overall, but my mindset, my mood wasn't there. Like I wasn't in a good mood, but I still enjoyed the movie. So I was just chilling. So the movie was over and we go to my car and we just sit in it and I'm just silent the whole time, not looking at her. And then she was like, oh, you're barely looking at me. What's wrong? And I'm just like, nothing's wrong. She was like, I know something's wrong. Like, just tell me. And I was like, there's nothing to say. Like, you said your answer, so there's nothing else for me to talk about. So then she says like, oh, I feel like you're not gonna talk to me after today. And I was like, I don't know. Cause I literally wasn't saying anything because I didn't know what else to say. She was like, just say what's on your mind. And I'm just like, it's not gonna matter She was like, well, it is gonna matter because I'm asking you to say what's on your mind. So I was like, all right, this whole night was not like how I expected it. Your answer was not what I expected. I thought things were gonna be different. So that's all I really said. She says, well, you know, the last relationship I was in, you know, the guy did me wrong or whatever, and that kind of got me like not wanting relationships anymore. Stuff that I done heard already that I ain't trying to hear. Every freaking girl I meet, that's their excuse. So I'm just like, some bullshit. Like, this is some bullshit excuse. Just got dark out of nowhere. So she says, what's the difference of me being your girlfriend? What's the difference that tomorrow will make if I say yes to being your girlfriend as opposed to me not saying yes to being your girlfriend? That moment, I'm just like, what the hell did you just say? And I was like, your mindset changes. Like, your whole mindset changed. Because if you with somebody, you're not going to be doing the stuff that you used to do because you with somebody. If we ain't together, her whole thing was, what's the point of having a title? Like, I don't understand the point of having a title of being somebody's girlfriend. And I'm just like, the title means everything. If there's no title between us, I can do whatever the hell I want. You can do whatever the hell you want because there's no title between us. If we put a title on us, if we say that we're boyfriend and girlfriend, that means we're committed to each other. Like, we're together. That's the point of a relationship. She didn't seem to understand that. So she was like, well, I have to go now, pick up my nephew. I have to go pick up my nephew. So thank you for the stuff. I was like, you're welcome. She was like, all right, bye. So I was like, bye. So I let her take everything that I bought her because I was just like, I'm not going to just leave this stuff in my car. I'm going to just let her have it. Because I did initially buy it for her. I left the parking lot, silent car, no music playing. Tears started going down my face. I wasn't boohoo crying, but you know, it was that silent cry where the tear just falling down. So yeah, I cried in the car, got home, cried in my bed, not a boohoo cry. And in my mind, I'm just like, yo, I literally wasted 7 months of my life trying to be with this girl. And what pissed me off the most was she said that she wanted to start over. What are we starting over? If you don't want to be with me, what the hell are we starting over? Starting over this bond that we have with each other, this connection we have with each other, but not a relationship. What are we starting over? And overall, I still have not heard from her till this day. She has not called me. She has not texted me. I've done all that stuff for her just to get nothing in return, just to get a thank you in return. She posted the flowers on Snapchat. Didn't say it was from me. Didn't say thank you, Omari. Just the flowers with some filter around it. But till this day, no call, no text. I was really messed up that night. Me and my homies, we went out to Denny's because they didn't want my night to be bad. So shout out to Dex and Pete. We were just talking about the whole thing. I was just like, yo, this shit is crazy. That's why I be on here talking about different kind of stuff, because stuff like this be happening to me. And I don't know why it be happening to me. Someone told me, well, multiple people told me that I choose the wrong girls, and I'm just like, how can I choose the wrong girl when I don't really know about them until they actually do the messed up shit that they do? From the beginning, I don't know much about you, so I can't really judge you yet. I don't know. I don't understand these girls in Miami, because I personally feel like most girls in Miami had that same mindset, because I dealt with a couple of girls who said that same thing to me, and my homie has dealt with some girls that said the same thing. So I'm just like, yo, what's going on? Like, all y'all stuck on y'all ex, stuck on somebody, or that hurt from your previous dude that you can't move on? Like, what's going on? Like, why are y'all going through the same shit? That's something I don't understand. But you can't really blame the girls. It's the niggas in Miami. These niggas in Miami, they do stuff to these girls. Like, they mentally, emotionally mess them up. So now we gotta suffer. The good guys, we all gotta suffer. Can you really blame them? I don't know, but that's my story time for today. I'm good now. Like, I'm all the way good. I'm straight. I ain't thinking about her no more. I ain't thinking about that situation no more. I'm good. But for a good week, I was pretty messed up. Can't really give y'all a lesson behind that because there's no lesson to learn. One thing I will say is, if a girl tells you from the beginning that she does not want a relationship, leave. Leave, my nigga. Leave. Because you're gonna be like, oh, okay, well, that's fine. We can just be friends, or we can just be chilling or whatever. She's gonna throw out signs that she wants you around and stuff. She wants you around for her comfort because she does not want to be lonely, but she don't want a relationship. You leave, my nigga. You don't stay, okay? I don't care how pretty she is. I don't care how much she's a cool girl. leave, cause that shit gonna hurt you in the end. That's all I want to say. If y'all still ain't listening,